All right, my peeps. Just guess like this gentleman methods on M2 Madness at on Twitter has reminded us. I'm going to start off the video with a little message from Trump that Trump said during the political fiasco between him and Hillary Clinton when they were campaigning and having these little quote unquote debates. I want you to just listen to him very carefully because the man, when he tells you something, you need to listen. I don't care how long ago it was. You listen to what he said because the man will make good on his promises. We've seen that. Listen to this little video clip if you don't mind.
And I'll tell you what, I didn't think I'd say this, but I'm going to say it, and I hate to say it, but if I win, I am going to instruct my Attorney General to get a special prosecutor to look into your situation, because there has never been so many lies, so much deception. There has never been anything like it, and we're going to have a special prosecutor. And I'll tell you what.
Again, my friends, they never thought she would lose. Even her with her shit-eating grin just now from back then, 2016. Thinking in her mind, you're not going to win. My people in the FBI will see to it. And then, he won. Okay. Now, he said that back in 2016, right? When they were campaigning and doing their little battles, so to speak, back and forth. And that was at one of the live debates. I'd like to share an interesting story with you from judicialwatch.org, posted a little while back, April 8th, 2019. Intelligence IG Inspector General details hundreds of classified emails and suggests entire collection could be classified. The title, though, is Judicial Watch Uncovers Cover-Up Discussions in Latest Production of Clinton Email Documents. Judicial Watch announced today that it uncovered 422 pages of FBI documents showing evidence of a cover-up discussions related to Clinton email system with Plate River Networks, one of the vendors who managed the Clinton email system. The documents also show Intelligence Community Inspector General Charles McCullough forwarding concerns about classified information in former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's emails. The new documents uncovered by Judicial Watch also contain Clinton's 2009 classified information non-disclosure agreement bearing her signature. On October 2016, Judicial Watch Freedom of Information Act lawsuit, Judicial Watch versus U.S. Department of Justice, number 116 CV02046, forced the release of the new FBI documents. Listen, when you have to force through lawsuit the government to share a document with you, and again, they're not willing to do it like they're supposed to by law, mandates, Freedom of Information Act request, this is what you request, here it is, yes, it's not, classified, here you go. When you have to fight in a court of law for your government to do something they're supposed to already do for free, minus maybe a little, fee, paperwork fee for grabbing the information. Send a $25 check to our office. Yeah, okay. When you got to fight for it, there's a reason why you got to fight for it. Because they don't want you to see it. Because if you see it, chances are extremely high, it leads to criminal activity within the government. I'm just going to throw that out there. Quick look surprised. Judicial Watch lawsuit was filed after the Justice Department failed to comply with the July 7, 2016 Freedom of Information Act request, seeking all FD 302 forms prepared pursuant to the FBI and former Secretary of State Clinton's use of private email server during her tenure, all records of communications between any agent, employee, or representative of the Federal Bureau of Investigation regarding, concerning, or relating to the aforementioned investigation. This request includes, but is not limited to, any related communications with any official, employee, or representative of the Department of Justice, the Executive Office of the President, the Democratic National Committee, and or the presidential campaign of Hillary Clinton. And finally, all records related to the meeting between Attorney General Lynch and former President Bill Clinton on July 27, 2016. FBI notes of an interview with an unidentified Plate River Networks official in February 2016, almost a year after the Clinton email network was first revealed, shows that Plate River gave someone access to live Hillary Rodham Clinton archive mailbox at some point. The same notes show that an email from December 11, 2014 exists that reads, quote, Hillary cover-up operation work ticket archive cleanup, end quote. The interviewee said that the cover-up operation email probably related to change to 60-day email retention policy backup. Oh, so you're changing 60-day to 30-day or 90-day? Yeah. Pretty interesting subject line if that's what that's about. Subject. Hillary cover-up operation work ticket archive cleanup. I'm just going to say, interesting subject if we're just changing the length in which mail gets archived and or backed up, you know. The subject indicated that he didn't recall the prior policy. The notes also indicated redacted, advised, redacted, not to answer questions related to the conversation with David Kendall, document 49, based on Fifth Amendment. Again, looking a little fishy there, isn't it? The subject that said everyone at PRN has access to client portal. A December 11, 2014 Plate River Networks email between redacted parties says it's all part of the Hillary cover-up operation. Smile. I'll have to tell you about it at the party. So I mean, there's more to this. There's definitely more to this. But the point is, Judicial Watch has quote-unquote uncovered cover-up discussions. If Judicial Watch has done this, and I played to that clip of Donald Trump, do you think Donald Trump is just going to forget about this all of a sudden? Nah, we're not going to look into Hillary Clinton. No, don't worry about it. It's all good. He made her a promise, and the American people a promise. Like I said, I wasn't going to do this, but you know, I feel I should now. If I win, I'm going to have a special prosecutor look into this. By chance, somebody correct me here, by chance, did I just not hear recently a special prosecutor was in fact selected? Attorney General Barr took care of that and selected them. And was it Durham? Was his last name Durham, I think? He's looking at, partially going to, part of his job, but maybe his whole job, is to look into the criminals at the FBI and DOJ that spied on Trump to say, well, wait a minute, it doesn't look like you guys actually had the proper documentation. You didn't have the evidence. You didn't have the eyewitness testimony. It was all bogus. It was a dossier that was faked from the beginning. So if that's the case, we need to look at who was on that chain. Again, it all points back to Hillary and her email server. You don't think some things were found, for 1 second, that are going to lead these investigators like a hound dog's nose leads, bloodhound, leads to the target they're searching for. And this is multiple targets. Deep State, Hillary Clinton, which, I mean, it's part of in the same. And remember what Donald Trump said today? Oh, John Kerry should be looked at for violating the Logan Act. I mean, what's he doing? I mean, is Trump suggesting something else may take place? I'm just telling you, when that guy says something, you best pay attention to it. Seriously. You better pay attention, because at some point you're like, oh yeah, he's doing something now. It may take a little while before you see it happening and like you think he's not doing anything about it, but then stuff starts happening. So let me I gotta check while I got you here. Any QAnon up there? Just the last one, the mother of all bombs. That's the one, Moab, with little frog and Pepe the Frog or whatever. Boom time Baker. James Comey sitting in the middle of the street saying, the text says, oh shit. Shit is right. So, like he said, May is time for the offensive. Now that doesn't necessarily mean, oh, in May they're going to start locking people up right away. No. May, Q said, was the offensive. We're going on the offense now. We have a new attorney general, or fairly new, who's assigned a special prosecutor to look into the left, the Democrats. We're no longer looking at Trump. This investigation of the Russian meddling and obstruction, we found nothing. We found nothing. And what we did find was when we questioned some of these people about how they went about getting this stuff, he said, AG Barr, in front of Fox News, remember the background image was like a prison, barbed wire, and what the hell is that about? Hint, hint, wink, wink. I mean, he says I'm trying. But the disturbing part is when I ask him questions, I'm not getting any answers that I should be getting. Well, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not getting satisfactory answers of how and why they were able to do this. And if I say, you know, he starts explaining. In other words, they lied through their teeth the whole time to spy on a presidential candidate. And again, it was paid for by opposition research firm Fusion GPS, tied to Nellie Orr, Christopher Steele, again, backdoor channel to the Democratic National Convention, Hillary Clinton, her campaign as well, all to pull up something and make it up on Donald Trump. Remember the insurance policy that Strzok and Page talked about, FBI agents? Oh, if Donald Trump wins, the insurance policy. I think it's come out now that the insurance policy was the dossier. We will make something up to have that man removed from office. We will commit treason. This is treason. As Trump has just said, this is treason. And treason have long, long jail terms and sentences. He posted it in his Twitter. Matter of fact, I might be doing another video here in a second about it. Take care.